Jigsaw? Wait, no.
Jamal Finkley, Black Tree TV. Yo, Chris, first I gotta say, happy anniversary. And I know you're like, what anniversary? But when I look at your career, I know you had Crush Groove and Miami Vice, but it's been 20 years since Pootie Tang and 30 years since New Jack City. And thinking of you and Sam Jackson on screen, I can't think of nothing but Gator and Pookie. And I gotta know from you, who played the better crackhead?
I like Gator. Gator, hey, Gator had that scene in the crack house with, Stevie Wonder playing and Living for the City. I don't think Pookie quite has that moment. Gator's smoking crack. Gator's likes crack so much he's smoking it with Halle Berry, and he doesn't want to have sex with her. That's how much he liked crack. So, Gator's a superior crackhead, I would say.
You pull a gun on your old man? You out of your f***ing mind? I could have killed you.
What are you talking about? I got the gun.
I could have killed you.
How'd you get in here?
You forget who the landlord is?
Yeah, but that doesn't give you the right to just walk in here anytime you want. Renters got rights.
You start paying some rent, you can get some rights. I heard about Boz. You all right?
Nah, Dad, I'm f***ed up.
Sorry to hear that. I know how close you were. Jigsaw copycat. That
About this movie is that it deals with a police accountability. I know, like socially and culturally, we think about that right now because I mean, everybody has like the ADL for what happens to Jewish people here, and there's been like a law passed for Asians, but it seems like all we have is Black Twitter, and you have people like Garrett Roth, the cop that shot Rashad Brooks, getting reinstated. Derek Chauvin might be overturned his conviction. What do you think we need to do to have accountability without having something as horrific as what's going on in this movie?
It's hard to tell, man. And I'm just a comedian. So I'll say this, the police station should probably be like, it's like the schools. Good schools tend to have, the difference between good schools and bad schools a lot of times is parental involvement. And I guess with police, with the police stations or whatever, we need community involvement.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, because good schools know they work for the parents.
Yeah, and it seems like it seems like it's definitely a disconnect between community and the police, especially in dealing with accountability.
Yeah,
I know like there's been so many negatives going on with this pandemic. We're still dealing with it, especially like in countries like India. But I wonder, like, just on the flip side, as far as the industry, what positives can we take away for what's happened in the midst of this year, where we had these movies that couldn't come out, and now we have Spiral that's kind of relaunching people going back into theaters. But what do you think the industry has learned in this time about its audience?
I mean, the audience wants quality, and I think the audience really wants quality to leave their house. You know what I mean? Like, okay, there's gonna, you're gonna notice a real difference between the movies you see streaming and the movies you see in a theater. I think in order to be in a theater, you're gonna have to really be an event. So hopefully we're gonna see better movies in the theaters, more events, and less, less laziness.
And last question, speaking of events, like you put on some of the best comedy shows. I love your comedy. It's intelligent and smart. But what's the best stand-up comedy show that you've seen on stage or listened to on record that was just like one show when you could just think of all the shows you've seen? Like, which one would you put up there like as the best for you?
I really like specials, like Dave Chappelle Killing Me Softly is really kind of my favorite. like that show
kills me every time. I mean, everything Dave does like kills me, but that one is real special.
Yeah. Well, you real special to me, man. I'm a super huge fan of yours, and I love everything that you've done from Pootie Tang to Top 5 to this. I can't wait to see what you got coming up next. And just be safe out there, brother. We need you on stage. We need your smart comedy, and we need your performances. So thank you for everything you bring to the industry, and thanks for your time.
No problem. Thank you.